Hello, people. I really don't feel like making an elaborate edited video. What I had plans to do is talk to you while I work out, but since I don't feel like doing anything and I have a headache, I'm just gonna do this week. Just keeping it real. So I had to skip last week update because we had a lot going on and my grandmother passed. Thank you for everyone that reached out. So last night I did the first shot of the 5th week, and so the dose went from 0.125 to 0.25, and I put it in the description. So it went up. So summary of the first 4 weeks: nausea, tired all the time, unmotivated. I'm getting to the point to where my to-do list is starting to back up a little bit, because usually I can knock things out every single day of to-do things of my to-do list. But I haven't been doing anything, and it's getting to the point where I kind of don't care. I care, but that drive that I have to do it, I'm just like, you know what, whatever. So this medicine, dude, is having a huge effect on my life. I did talk to my aunt, who's also on the medication. Now, her symptoms are not as severe as mine. So that just goes to tell you that everyone is different. And her dose is way more, like triple what I'm doing. By the way, if your doctor tries to start you on like a very, very high dose, I recommend you start on a low dose and see how your body, it's called microdosing, see how your body, if like how it takes effect, right? And then if nothing happens, then you can slowly increase it. That's just my 2 cents. Yes, I talked to her on my opinion and stuff. She's been on it for a little bit, so yeah. So if you're thinking of starting and your doctor says, let's start you at like 7 or 8, 9, I'd get a second opinion. Because 1, you're going to pay more, and 2, do you even need that? And 3, you might be miserable like me. And I'd rather you not be miserable like me. So, because this sucks. Which might not be. You know, everyone's been different, so. I've tried to work out. Literally, I'll just do squats. The only thing I'm worried about is my butt. But I'm literally starting to not care about that either. Like, I'm barely eating, and I'm really trying to keep my protein high so I don't lose too much muscle. But I'm going to lose muscle. That's a fact. Anyone that's on this, you are going to lose muscle as well as fat. And I mean, if you're just losing weight and you're not really paying attention to what you're losing, it could bite you in the butt. So since I'm aware, I'm trying to keep my protein intake high. I haven't been tracking, not one thing, guys, not one thing. But I will tell you this, one of the symptoms is constipation. If you are not eating as much, so like the intake in your body has slowed down, then 2, you're not moving, yeah, things are gonna get backed up. So it got pretty bad for me for a few days last week. So I decided to eat a little bit more fiber and walk at least 1 mile, like those few days. That with a supplement cleared it up. So I'm just gonna do this for you guys. I'm gonna give away it's called an apple cider vinegar pills from Paleo Valley. If I take 4 of those, If I start to feel constipated and I take 4 of those, usually the first day it clears up. Because sometimes the things you eat can constipate you too, right? A lot of fast food. So taking 4 of those for a couple days and walking when it was really bad, it helped so much. So, and it might not help you like it helped me, but that is my go-to instead of a laxative or stool softener. That's my go-to. Apple cider vinegar, like that's way healthier. So, yeah, just tons of symptoms, and I would get better at the end of the week, right before my next shot. I'd get some energy back, I'd get my appetite back, and I could handle things. But as soon as I get that shot, I am down, guys. I am down for like the first 4 or 5 days, and it's just been tough, man. And I still got all the way to week 14. So I'm just trying to walk so I don't get constipated, and trying to eat more whole food, which I've been slacking on too because we've been driving a lot. So it's been more fast food lately, which I hate. I'm like crying as I eat it. But it happens. Like, you got to do what you got to do. Like, it's normal. It's okay. Don't feel bad. So that's a summary from weeks 1 to 4. Pretty much it sucks. I'm not moving. Sleeping a lot. So I've never done this in my life, guys. In my life. I have never done so much of nothing in my life. It's crazy. But I think because I was so extreme, right? Super high standards, and, my to-do list was like 20 things every single day, and I would hold myself to such a high standard, and things would get so stressful, and I would have to meet like 6 goals every single day. Just because you're obsessed with being healthy and fit doesn't also mean it's healthy. Like, people that are obsessed with being in the gym, I'm like, I wish I was like that. No, guys, it's like that can be just as unhealthy. We suffer from body dysmorphia as well, because we're so adamant about being perfect. Like, my body has to be perfect. I have to count every single calorie. It's like also not healthy. There has to be a balance. So since I was so hard right, this medication has swung me all the way hard left. And although it sucks, and my husband's like, why don't you quit? Nah, y'all know me, I'm not a quitter. Plus, it will be for nothing. I'm suffering through this for nothing. What? And I'm not technically I am losing weight because I'm not eating. But that's not why I'm on it. I'm on it to lower my stress levels. So at the end of the 14 weeks, I'm going to take my blood again, and I'm going to see where my A1C levels are. So last week didn't help with stress levels, but, it's a process. So love you guys. That was the summary of weeks 1 through 4, and I'm starting week 5. So, let's see. I'm going to drop a link to my newsletter. So go on my website, go on the newsletter. Literally, the newsletter is good. Like, even if you don't win, I do it weekly. I provide education. I provide resources, some discounts. Like, it's good stuff to have still. And it's just an email. And you can opt out anytime you want. So go to the newsletter, opt in, and I'm going to do it randomly, but somebody's going to win a apple cider vinegar bottle of Paleo Valley. I'll put a picture of it right now. All right. Good luck.